If you've ever spent a lot of time staring at a title box and just not sure what titles to write, or rewriting the same titles over and over, and you feel like you kind of need some assistance, I built this tool to assist with that process. I use this tool in every video that I make now moving forward. And so the tool here is called Launch Lens, and pretty much the tool has grown a little bit from its first like conception, but how it kind of works now is there's a lot of niche things that go into it, but really what we're talking about in this video is, optimizing videos for their titles and everything like that. So here in Launch Lens, we have some tabs that we can go over in another video or get more in depth with. But we're going to click this optimize tab here, and that is going to take us to the screen here. What you can do is you'll come here, you can sync your YouTube videos. My channel only has 3. It'll pull in every single long form video. We're still working on the shorts. And so the biggest thing is, why are these tags or titles any good? So, you sit there and you mess with them over and over. Maybe you A/B test them, do all that stuff. But with Launch Lens, it can use a system that we built. You can just click it here. What it's going to do is actually analyze the transcript of the video and the video itself, gather all the information about it, and then help output, video titles, description, and, up to 500 characters of tags, just depending upon the video. But really what I wanted this tool to do is just one, whether it was ideate things, so whether just give me ideas, like help kind of get the process going of creating titles, or to actually give me titles that I could utilize that are just probably better than what I could do. So right now for this video, I have stopped manually writing YouTube metadata, use this instead. And so the 5 titles that I output are these here. And, everybody has their own kind of, I guess, like preference on like how titles are done. So in the system here, we kind of set up, different things here where you could favorite titles to like kind of teach the system like your preferred styles. And so you can go through these and pick whichever ones that you really like, and then you can get rid of ones that you dislike per se. Probably shouldn't have just clicked that. And so you can do that for all the titles, just to like teach the system and everything about like what you like to do. And then here it will, generate an entire description based on actually like what's in the video. So things like music videos, like, well, if there's words, but any video without any words, it doesn't do a great job of yet. But we're still kind of upgrading the system in itself. And then also with the tags here, it's going to take, the theme of the video and try to find the trending tags. We have some backend systems that can help find like most popular tags, trending tags, all of that stuff to help give you like a good, wide variety. Some of them are very like niche down, and then some of them are kind of wide net ones. All of it to kind of help you figure out which part of these. And then we kind of have this refined with the AI, which I'll get into a little bit more in this other system. But pretty much like if you don't like what you see, you can come down here and talk with the system here, our AI system, and it can actually go in and like change things for you. But we do have a second part to this. So all of this stuff is in the website itself. So there's 2 parts to this. Is you have the website itself, launchlens.tech. Then we have a extension that we created, but we kind of thought like, of course, not everybody has Google Chrome. So we just have the extension on Chrome now, but we want to put this here just in case, mobile users or people who don't use Chrome still wanted to use this system, but it's not as user friendly yet as much as the extension is. So we'll go to the extension now, and I'll kind of run you through like what it looks like actually using the extension on YouTube itself. Okay, so we're on YouTube here. We have the extension already signed into. We'll kind of go over that, but again, only have 3 videos, not a lot of views on the channel yet, but hopefully it will grow. So we know that we already just did this one. We kind of optimized that on the website side, but we haven't done these other 2. So this one only has 4 views back in July. So it's an older one. We're going to click into this. So how the Chrome extension works is when you click it, it will auto kick in the optimization. So as you've already published it, and we already kind of ran this through, so I'm not sure what the output's going to be, but as you come in here and you're doing some other stuff, it will already start analyzing the video for you and output those titles, description, and then the tags down here. And this system's a little bit easier because it actually is integrated within the YouTube studio itself, so you don't have to go to the website and then come back here and like go back and forth. So here, this AI tool will write your YouTube titles in my solo devlog. This was me kind of first ideating the idea of Launch Lens, but now, there's all these same kind of format. I want to get the look to be exactly the same. But let's go through this. So go to YouTube AI tool with zero coding experience, which is true. So I like the idea of that. Let's find one we don't like. Let's get rid of this one. Let's say I just don't like that one, just to showcase the system. So now that one has been kicked out, and it'll learn whatever we want. You can apply it right up into your title here. It shows applied, and in a history section, we'll go back to the site. I'll show you where you can actually keep track of the titles and things that you've used. And then same thing for here. We already ran through this, so our AI system can output timestamps. I can show you here. So the output that we did, we kind of have a mobile view to show you like this is where it's going to get cut off. But I'll show you kind of here, like let's just say add 3 timestamps. And majority of the time, this will actually kick in and add these timestamps that it already did here. Perfect. So did work. Like I said, the SEO friendly can sometimes like return too big of a response to put into this, but as you can see, and those timestamps are actually in tune with what's happening in the video. It's not just random like stuff that it's putting in there. It actually knows what's happening in the video. And then it's going to take hints from your description as well. If you have one there, if you have nothing, it'll just create its own to kind of help fill that. And then, you do your normal stuff, and then you come down here to show more. And then here, same thing with the tags. If you don't like the tags that you have, you could easily just apply all. Still working on how to auto inject all of them at once, like fast. So you have to just kind of sit and watch it. I don't love the part, but we're still working through some kinks with just that. But it works, and it'll inject all of them. I want it to just be like faster, like some of the other tools out there that do it. But all of these again are tags that are going to be different parts of like the video, as in it could be like really niche down tags, like I said the other in the last part, and also like wide net tags to help you kind of see stuff. So okay, cool, you came here, you did all that. Let's just save it. New data might push the video a little bit better. Now the next part of it was like, okay, as a creator, I think there's some things out there that can track it, but when I want to create a better tracking system of like what tags I've used or what titles I've used, maybe possibly get it to the point where like, if I can do it, like attach like what views kind of came with each of those. We haven't got there yet, but let's go back to the website here to look at this. We're in the optimize, right? So the other two are already done. You can sync and rebring them back up, but since they're already done, it's just going to show the one that wasn't done. But now we can go to like my videos. There we go. Had to refresh things. So we can go to my videos now, and now you'll see these view history. So it's going to have all your videos. You can optimize it in the studio again using the extension, which is better right now for this part. So here we can come down to the one that we just did, and you can actually pull up your optimization history, and it will show you like the dates and times that you've done it. So since we did the refinement, as you can see, it's different, but this was the first initial optimization that we did. It shows you which ones you've liked, which ones you applied, which ones you don't like. It keeps everything in here, and then we refined it. So when you refined it, as in typing into the thing to get it to go, this is the one that you ended up going with and applying as well. So you can kind of keep your history. Right now we have it just storing up to 10. I feel like if you've done 10 of them, you're kind of getting out of the realm of needing to know those older ones that you've done. And then some like easy tracking stuff. So in a nutshell, that's what LaunchLens is, and kind of where it's standing now. Kind of 2 systems, website side and the extension side. But I wanted to make this video just to kind of share with everybody the project that I've been working on for, it feels like a while now, but it has definitely been like 3 to 6 months, I think, of learning like coding and all the systems and all that stuff. And so in the next video, I'll kind of go over the command center, a little bit about what you're seeing here with the niche detection, some of these videos, and then, velocity and how these kind of can all play together. The other part of the LaunchLens that we're trying to kind of tie together is like, as a creator from start to finish, I want LaunchLens to be able to like, you get on to it and be able to ideate your video from scripts or research and take it all the way to the optimization part and posting. So we're getting to that. And that'll do it for this video. I really want feedback from anyone who's interested in helping create the tool. We can talk about even, doing something with like a membership for free or something like that. But I do have a Discord in the description below if you're interested in trying to help kind of guide what this tool is going to become. We've already had a lot of stuff. We have some people in the Discord, but I'm looking for anyone who wants to comment on the video, or like I said, have, you know, one-on-one conversations with. If you kind of like where it's going, or you know, want to see this or that added to the tool for you to use it, I would love to hear any feedback with stuff you hate, stuff you like. And if you want to try the tool out yourself, you do get 3 free optimizations. So there's a lot of free aspects of the tool just because I want people to use it, get a feel for it, and get their feedback. So you don't have to pay for anything like up to that point. But like I said, if you join the Discord, have some feedback, maybe we can discuss something. But if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.